Hello and welcome to another Let's Play on the Lost Alliance mod for Shogun 2 Total War. This is a mainstay on the channel now. It's the third campaign in a very short amount of time. This time we're going to be playing as the Elves, but not just the Elves, the Kingdom of Linden, because that's starting off with way too much land. I don't like that at all. We're going to play as the colony in... Oh god, I'm going to butcher this now, aren't I? I think it's Edhellond, but I think someone also told me that it's not Edhellond, so I will try and avoid saying the word altogether. Now, weirdly, every faction in this mod has an actual name attached to it, except for Edhellond. Sorry, except for this one. So yeah, if you hover over it, it'll say the name. This one doesn't. So I think what I'll probably name this Let's Play is something similar to the... Oh, these have been renamed. This is not a Principality of Umbar. This was the Umbar, or the Numenorian colony in Umbar. So yeah, I'll probably change this one to Principality of Edhellond, or maybe Elves of Edhellond. I don't know, something along those lines. Because if I just name it Edhellond, people will be like, what the fuck kind of campaign is that? So, there you go. Cleared that up for you, didn't I? Now, we're going to be playing this campaign. I'm still sticking to normal difficulty as that is what's recommended, and I'm kind of enjoying the campaigns I'm playing right now. I'm not having to, you know, not making it too difficult for myself. So our traits, we have Elven Colony. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Elven Colony in Edhellond. Plus 15% to trade income, tariffs only. It's minor income increase, sure. And then Scars after War of Wrath, minus 10% replenishment rates, which is kind of rough, but it's not as bad as the Kingdom of Linden of minus 15%, so at least, you know, it's better than that, I suppose. So let's jump into it. As always, the mod is in the description, if you want to download it yourself. We're currently playing on version 0.2.5, as you saw in the main menu as well. I am using two other mods besides the main mod, which are the camera mod and the large font mod, because of course I'm playing on 1440p, which means that the text is ridiculously small. Well, I can read it, but the people on YouTube can't if they watch in any lower quality than 1440p, so I have to increase the font size. And there's no UI slider in Shogun 2, because it's an old game. Well, it's 10 years old, it's not that old. 10 and a half at this point. Jeez, time flies, isn't it? It's crazy. Anyway, yeah, so, obviously got the colony of Umbar, Numenor colony campaign going, which is still early access to supporters only, but I'm also 5 episodes into the campaign with the Orcs of Gundabad, which that one's going fine as well, I'm enjoying that, but I have been talking in that one about how I wanted to play as the Elves, because their archers are just like ridiculous. And as you can see here, we can recruit some of them really early on, including one of the best ones available, the Linden Sentinels, which is basically, it has the best archery stats together with another unit, it just has worse melee stats. But it's also $100 per turn cheaper than the other unit that has better melee stats, so I probably wouldn't really recruit anything other than the Linden Sentinels in the late game anyway. But we'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, we start in this town, of which the name I might be pronouncing correctly, but I might also be pronouncing incorrectly. We are basically, we're pretty isolated. We are, you know, surrounded by tons of different factions. We are surrounded by the Principality of Pelargia as well, who is one of the Numenorian colonies, one of the good Numenorian colonies. So we probably want to try and stay friends with them. We also have a bunch of men. We got men of Calambel here. Then we have the men of Pinaf Gelin. The men of Anfala, just lots of men all over the place. We have the men of Dunharrow to our north as well. In, would you believe it, Dunharrow. It's absolutely crazy. Who'd have thought? We also start with 11 grand in our treasury, but only 681 upkeep, or income. The reason is because our upkeep's quite high. We have a couple of Falafer, again, sorry if I'm pronouncing this correctly. Let me know how wrong I am, and then maybe in, you know, episode 5, by the time you've caught up, I will know how to pronounce this correct. Now, this one should be going up tomorrow, so hopefully you won't be too far behind. But yeah, anyway, Falafer Spearmen, solid unit, but $300 per turn, and then we got some Falafer archers as well, which, again, solid unit, but expensive as fuck. Got 2 of those. Interestingly, these guys, they're obviously they're archers, so their main important stat is the range, reload skill, accuracy, and ammunition, which is 180, 50, 55, and 30 respectively. I'm pretty sure their ammo is the same, yeah. But if you compare it to these guys, 180 range to 250 range, Then we got 60, they're upgraded, they have 1 experience, so normally be 60 and 80. 60 reload skill, 80 accuracy, these are 50 and 55. And the ammunition is the same. They cost the same, 300 bucks a pop. Now I'm sure these guys probably have slightly higher melee stats. Do they really? They don't really actually have higher melee stats. They do have more armor, so that's something. But also, they don't have all the bonuses that this unit has, like whistling arrows. Actually, does it have whistling arrows? It might. I think that's whistling arrows. Yeah. They get fire arrows as well once we unlock this. I'm guessing they have fire arrows as well. And then they have, you know, can hide everywhere, remains hidden anywhere whilst walking. It's just an insanely good unit in comparison to the Falafer archer. So I'm probably going to pretty quickly remove these fellas and replace them with Linden Sentinels. Or just Quendi Household, which this is just basically a souped up bow samurai. It's almost similar to a bow warrior monk, really, if you want to compare them like that, except they only cost 100 bucks per turn and there's 200 of them. Pretty insane unit as our, like, basic... This is our most basic archer unit. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, so yeah, we have this as an army, and it's definitely too big. But yeah, we'll definitely replace those guys with Linden Sentinels soon. Or, like I said, just a whole load of Quendi Household. It would be nice to have some actual good archers too. But for one of these, we can have 3 of these. And I feel like 3 of these is probably more useful than 1 of these. But I don't know. Anyway, then we have a bunch of buildings. So as with the other campaigns, still lots of stuff to look at. So it's a little confusing. But this campaign, or this faction, has having less than the Numenor faction. So it's not... And now that I've played a couple campaigns, these things don't look too crazy anymore. Also, they share some buildings with the Numenorians. So, for example, the city market is the same, I'm pretty sure. And just the best building in the fucking mod right now. It's insanely good. Just like pure positives. There's like no downsides to it. Then we have this Bard's house, which is nice, but it currently is irrelevant. We get +5 to public order, but the public order is 12, so don't need that. We have 5 from units as well, but even if we move out, don't need it. So I could remove this, but we have 4 other building slots available, so I probably don't need to. We have the workshop, which, you know, is just a blacksmith. Again, gives money as well, so very similar to the Numenorian one. In fact, it might be the same, I'm not sure. The bathhouses, public order increase, cost of tax rate, probably never going to build that. Fletcher, money and accuracy, good shit. Again, similar to the Numenorian one. The meeting place gives us art mastery rate, there we go. And also reduction to administration cost. This is just a good building to have, probably in every single province at some point. Then we have, interestingly, 2 different types of barracks. The Noldor barracks and the Sindar barracks. So the Noldor barracks currently gives us light horse archers. And the Sindar barracks gives us light spearmen and light axemen. And then we have the gold works, which is the same, or again, similar to the Numenorian one. Public order cost, food cost, but for wealth. But food, of course, is wealth over time. So, not really a great building. But yeah, it's interesting. So if we go into our tech, we can have a look at these. So we can see here, we can upgrade the Sindar and Noldor building. So the Noldor is going to give us Noldor Light Spearmen, and the Sindar at level 2 is going to give us Falafer Spearmen, Sindar Axemen, and Falafer Archers. Now we've seen the Falafer Spearmen and Archers already, so we would know what they're like. And then later on, we get in the Noldor building, Noldor Lancers, Blacksmith or Region, and I'm pronouncing that one correctly. Noldor Spearmen and Noldor Archers, and then on the Sindarin one we get Mifflin Guard and Heavy Axemen. So, not quite sure what the... I mean, it's 2 different cultures, I guess. Sindar and Noldor. Isn't like Noldor is High Elves and Sindar is... No, not Wood Elves. I don't know. It's something along those lines. I'm not well enough versed in the Elven cultures of Tolkien world. It's something along those lines. I'm sure someone will leave a comment. Leave comments telling me things. And then weirdly, we also get this Noldor Lancer thing here, which we already get from there, so I'm not entirely sure what that's about. But anyway, maybe this enables recruitment and replenishment of that unit in the castle, because that is a thing. Is that the 2 units we can currently recruit, the Quendi Household and the Linden Sentinels, which again is one of our best archer units, if not the best one, they come from the main city building. It's pretty insane. That's probably kind of cool. Oh shit, we have 30% tax rate. It's not bad. Right, so you can see that here. This level 3 gives us the Linden Sentinels, and that's it actually for those types of units that come from there. But the rest of this is all just buildings basically. There's a couple stat increases in here. 2% wealth generated by mines, and I think over here, yeah, faction-wide happiness and morale, but mostly it's just unlocking more buildings. I really want to get more units, so I kind of want to go for this first, especially because there's nothing insanely good in here. Like, the best thing is the faction-wide happiness and morale of all land units. The rest is just buildings, which I don't really care about too much yet, even. So I think we're going to go for the Sindar Barracks as soon as possible to unlock some more units. Also getting fire arrows is a good idea as well. So we'll start with that. Then in terms of units, I don't know, Noldor Light Horse Archers, I don't know their stats exactly, but I've never been a huge fan of cavalry archers anyway. Then again, since this is one of our 2 cavalry units and the other one isn't going to be available for a very long time, it might actually be useful having these guys. Simply so we can run down enemies at the end of the battle. So yeah, I could build both those buildings, not a problem. And then we've got the Falafer Light Spearmen and Light Axemen, Sindar Light Axemen, so I feel like those are probably quite useful too. I think first of all though, a workshop's a good idea. I also want to... no, I can't upgrade that. Ooh, I could get some other tier 3 buildings. I can switch this to a tier 3 bowmaker, plus 10 accuracy, that's not crazy. This building's pretty crap. I actually will, because I don't want this building at all, because conversion to clan religion is great, but it isn't in the game yet, so there's no downside to having different cultures yet. Which means there's no reason to have this building at this moment in time. I'm sure in the future it will be. So yeah, we're going to upgrade this one to bowmaker tier 2. So I don't have to worry about building that anymore. Pretty good building. Then I think we'll just build both the barracks, and then I don't know if there's anything else I'd actually want, so let's just go with that. We have plenty of money for turn 1, so we can just fucking upgrade everything, basically. I want to work with some units as well, though. I don't want to change this over, so this is our craft thingamajig. It has these 3 still, which, again, I don't think currently do anything. It's, they're all work in progress. I should probably test these at some point, because I might actually be able to get, like, Numenorian units or something by upgrading any of these. I'm not sure. But yeah, we can't upgrade it to the next thing, which is more Elven instruments, so unfortunately can't do anything with that. We could upgrade the roads, more movement. They're pretty cheap, actually. I think I might go ahead and do that, actually. And then the rest of our money is going to be spent on units. So now I need to decide... well, first of all, let me get a spy. Ninja, but it's probably a spy, isn't it? Yeah. Good old Bendorian. Also, our faction leader, by the way, Lithonian, but it's... I don't know if he's got any lore attached to him. He doesn't seem particularly special here, but maybe he is. I don't know. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is just start off with 4 Quendi household. We can recruit 4 units right now. 2 turns to recruit any of them, though. And I'll probably keep the Falafer archers for the moment, because if I get rid of them now, I probably won't be able to do anything. I think we're just going to go on the offensive right away, but before we do that, of course, we probably want to have a look at trading with everyone in the fucking world, apparently. So let's get some money, if we can. I'm pretty sure trade in this mod is basically just unlimited, so you can trade as much as you want. Will you pay me anything more? Fine, just pay me the bitch Goku. Alright, get trade with the men, the Druidan of Druaif Yaur. The Empire of Numenor, the bad guys. You guys want to trade?
I'm here to listen, and to seek a worthy outcome to our discussions.
A worthy outcome, you say? I don't know about that, buddy. I think he might be stuck on 350. So let's do 400. 350. Come on. Would have been nice if I was actually right for once. 300, perhaps? Cool. I'll take that. Thanks, mates. Then we have lots of Haradrim clans as well. This is going to take a minute. I am sorry. Feel free to skip if you just want to get to the good parts. But it's got to be done. There's money to be made, and I'm the one to make it. $100. Sounds good to me. Then the Black Snake clan. Ooh, they don't want to trade. Disgusted they are by the offer of trade. Don't want military access. The Men of Agar, which I think I'm bordering these, if I remember correctly. Or maybe they're... I don't know. God knows, all these... There's so many men, dude. It's crazy. Why can't we have some elves? The Men of Adrast. Again, though, if you are unaware, for some reason, in this in Shogun 2, there is no downside to trading with people and then betraying them literally in the same turn. Obviously, you don't get much money out of it unless you get money from the initial deal, which is why I always do this. Besides the fact that you can get a decent bit of money from it. The one is just because that shows them that they're my bitch, because they're willing to pay me 1. There's no real reason for it. I don't need 1 Koku. I'd rather have more, but if they don't want to pay me more, then I will show them who's boss by making them pay me 1. Because that means they are willing to pay me at least something.
I'm here to listen.
But anyway, yeah, so you can declare war on people in the same turn that you trade with them, so I don't have to worry about if I'm trading with people who actually are my neighbors and then immediately declare war on them. Alright, so that's everything, minus the Black Snake clan, who are disgusted. Fair enough. Right, so I don't really know what the right way to expand is. Now, logically, I think the most enemies, or like natural enemies of us, would be down here. In the Haradrim clans, and of course Mordor is in the game now, so we could go after Mordor. I feel like that would probably be a nice little challenge for this campaign anyway. Just like with the other campaigns, I'm not planning to do any kind of map like world domination or anything. I'm just looking to have some fun and then move on to the next campaign. And there's no like proper guidelines. There's no final victory conditions. So we're just kind of having fun. And thus, I don't really, I'm not going to go for the entire map because it would be ridiculously long to do that. So I think going for Mordor is probably a decent idea. I'm not saying that's the only thing I'll do, but perhaps it's a good starting point. So we have some men. We have the men of Kalembol next to us. We have the men of Anfalas to our west as well. And then Pin of Galen. So Anfalas, do you guys only have one town? You have two towns, right? You've got one further west as well. Is that one? Oof, that's pretty far away. Then we have the men of Kalembol. God, these names. They've only got the one, right? They're my first target. I think that's a good idea. So can we reach them right now? That looks very close. Oof. You know what? I'm willing to bet that I can, even though I might not be able to. We will declare war. I don't think I'm going to bother adding the Kingdom of Linden into this war. I think we can take care of this ourselves. Oh, we couldn't reach. How very sad. They actually have 3 units as well as 5 garrison units, so that's 8 units against my 5, and they might recruit some stuff as well this turn. So this could turn out horribly, but my units are all very expensive, so I'm going to assume that we'll be fine. Oh, one thing that actually I do want to know, do you have bow? Yes, right, so this is actually one of our best units as well as the general himself. 250 range, 60 reload skill, 80 accuracy. Insane unit to have an archer on as your general, like your best archer, your general. It's pretty good stuff. Anyway, good. The spy, I'm assuming, yeah, there's nothing changed. They can't level up, they can't gain experience, but they're nice for just getting information for me. So, cool, I think that's it. We've set up our tech as well. We've done all the diplomacy. There is no clan management to be done. I think we've got it all set up. Let's end the turn. I built all the buildings. Another important thing. I guess what I could have done, since I think I still have the money, is I could have actually built up the port as well. I'm not sure if I had enough. I know it's 40 something hundred. I don't know if it's 46 or 49 or whatever. But yeah, I may have been able to build that too. But it's too late now. There's the little welcome message from Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. How much was it? Okay, it was actually exactly 4 grand, so I could have built this as well. Do I want to though? I don't care about the oh, it gives me more trade routes. Actually, I thought trade routes were just infinite in this mod, but apparently not. It does give me the per turn and town growth, which is pretty good as well. It'd take a lot of time to get that money back. I guess I will build it. I'm basically 1 turn late on that. It doesn't really matter though. It's not going to make any kind of impact. Alright. I wonder if the Haradrim would like to peace out. Or trade with me even. Right. They didn't recruit anything, so I think this is the best time to besiege them. Yeah, my units are far better than theirs, as I expected. I will not be quick saving because I don't want to overwrite my other saves from my other campaigns. I don't think any of them have ended on a quick save, but better be safe than sorry. Anyway, I'm not going to fight this, of course. I'm going to siege them out. It'll take 7 turns to do, but yeah, next turn we have 4 archers that might be able to get into reinforcement range. At which point, I'll happily fight that. Also, this spy, I can't go through the town, except if I go into the town and then pop out the other side. I can't actually go around it. That's interesting. Well, in that case, why don't we have you scout this way, first of all. Good old Japanese spy. Holy fuck, they're going well on the upgrades. I wonder these guys are upgrading a lot. Oh, they were. Hunting Lodge and Path's infrastructure would have been done. Actually, these might still finish anyway, because they're not in the town itself. That would be nice. Cool. Although that makes me wonder. This one's upgrading in 2 turns. I might want to wait for that too. We'll see. Either way, think that's enough fucking about for now. They might just sally out immediately, who knows? I certainly don't. I would like another spy, but we can't do that. Need another town. It is nice though, our spies come from our main building, so I don't have to build any specific building to get them. They are sallying out, perfect, alright. I will happily take this fight. From my other campaign with the Orcs of Gundabad, I know that these clan units aren't terrible. They're actually pretty solid. And we are massively outnumbered, but I think that's going to be, well, not necessarily a common theme with the elves, but probably not too uncommon, let's put it that way. Especially early on. I mean, because that was one of the things I was worried about when first playing this mod, is that some of these factions, like the Elves and the Numenorians and stuff, have just only really expensive units, and you'll always have a small army versus large armies, but it turns out that it's been made in such a way that there are low-tier units for every faction as well, which is good, because it means that we never have any crazy... Like, the game is balanced in a correct way, that's what I'm trying to say. Bows! Right, I'm just going to set up in this forest here. Our general has... Well, let's just start this actually. He has Warcry as well. Inspire, Second Wind, Rally, Whistling Arrows. No fire arrows yet, but we will get those soon. You guys have Yari Wall. I don't know how effective that will be, because their spears might not be that long, but it's probably still better than not using it. That said, again, we are massively outnumbered, so they might just flank around, in which case it becomes kind of shit. And then our regular archers have no abilities whatsoever right now. Okay. Yeah, I might actually make you guys quite long here. Some long boys. And go into a V formation.
Spears ready?
Spears ready?
Like the wind. Ready your bows.
And then I'll kind of make you guys a little bit smaller as well.
Like
the
Be quick.
Do not fear them.
Alright, get some more lovely voice lines. At least they don't have the infinite voice lines that some units do. Or the Orcs of Gundabad. Well, any Orc unit basically, I mean, has it. Right, oh, one thing I haven't done. Let's quickly get that done. Have a look at our units! Oof, that's a lovely shield they've got. They are hidden, so difficult to see actually right now, but that's okay.
Ready your bows!
These are the archers. They have axes, that's cool. Falafer, and then we have
Do not fear them.
Oh, the very beautiful looking Noldor Guard. That's a fucking cool looking unit. Heck yeah. That's pretty baller. I like that armor a lot. Oh, that sword scabbard as well. Jeez, that is so, the detail on this mod is incredible. The unit detail anyway. Stinking rats! Right, so we got some garrison recruit archers. Yes, stinking rats. Garrison recruit spearmen. 2 clan axemen. They like him in 2s, don't they? Then we have some units who are going to kill me. The garrison governor retinue and then the general. Omniorix, a Druzhina bodyguard. It's a very nice unit, yes? Right, we are in range. Absolutely fucking massacring. No, we killed 6 of them, never mind. Absolutely fucking massacring these units. They are in a forest, to be fair, which is why they're not taking so much damage. We are going to kill you! I can love it. Right, I'm guessing, if from memory, they have 150 range, which means that they will still have to move forward whilst they get into my range. They also can't... Well, now they can. I was going to say they couldn't see anyone except for my general. Okay, we're absolutely massacring this unit. The archers are not too fussed about, though. Because... Whoa! Okay, they are in range, so I think it's 150. Firing at my pretty heavily armored spearmen.
We must act now.
14 armor, yeah, that's a nice unit to have in your front line, isn't it? We've wiped out the first unit. Now firing upon the garrison recruit spearmen. Definitely seem to be the more armored of the 2 units. But still getting fucking massacred by archers. This is exactly why I wanted to play this faction. Oh, I'm so excited by the arrow damage we can do. Okay, so yeah, they put their spears forward. It's a pretty short spear though, so it's not going to be a super effective Yari wall, but yeah, should still be fine. You guys are blocked, so you're shooting at the wrong unit. Kill the general for me if you wouldn't mind. Do not fear them. They do have a lot of units. Basically, I'll just wipe out whatever I can from range and then I'll flank around. These guys are still okay in melee too. Oh, what are you doing? They just turned back at the last second. Oh, they're just walking into melee now? Oh, we lost our first 2 units. Oh boy.
Bows.
It's actually really cool. I think this might be my favorite campaign, but we'll see. Only killed 7 of them. That wasn't very effective. Okay, wipe out the archer unit, and then we'll go around and start flanking. We've lost none of our infantry so far. Oh my god, that's so cool. Hope there's no bug going on here where the units are invincible. We saw that before, so... Oh my god, 1 volley killing like 20-something men. Very nice. Nope, we lost a few men. Okay, there we go. Our replenishment, of course, being super low. Well, 10% lower than normal. Pretty relevant, too. Sort of think... Well, I was gonna say, I started to think a couple of cav would have actually been really nice, but again, it's not really a super good comparison in this case, because... Yeah, let's get you guys around as well. Hello? Go. A couple of cav would have been nice, but yeah, anything would have been nice, because we just have low numbers, that's the thing. Did you fucking war crime me, you piece of shit? Multiple people at the same time. Ready together, elves. It's just nice also to hear different voice lines other than the ones we've heard a million times already. Let your bows sing! I could charge in the back, but I feel like firing in the back is probably more effective. We'll see. Their general's still hanging back, so that's nice. I do feel like this unit's incredibly slow. I'm not sure if that's actually true or not. Let your bows sing! Actually, go around the back so this unit can actually fire now. Let's do it, boys! Straight into the back of him. Yes! Let your bows sing! Sing, bow, sing! If I can do a whistling arrow now, actually, it would be really effective, because I won't be firing over my own units at all, so they might not even be affected by it. I've lost some men now. They've got infinite fucking morale, what the heck? That's not allowed. Oh yeah, I got Warcry of you as well, so I might actually just... Oh. Oh shit, no, don't charge me. Quick whistling arrow then. Oh, they're just lining up, okay. Yeah, a whistling arrow followed by a Warcry might actually be really effective. No, we are hitting our own troops as well, that's okay. It's just that this unit's so actually, like, so good at actually firing as well that I don't really want to waste them by charging in. But I could probably cause a master out if I did, so let's fucking get in there. I could probably... Actually, we don't even need that yet. A second wind. Yeah, I love having, like, really, really elite units. It's so cool.
Let your bow sing!
Sing, bow! Sing, goddammit! Boom! That's 2 units routed right there. 1, 2. Fucking knew it. And just a garrison retinue is still doing alright. You probably aren't doing too well right now, so let's send you in there before you charge. Or shoot my own men in the back. We're not tired at all yet. You might be winded. No, they're active. Jesus Christ, how are we not tired? More tired than active at this point. It's pretty crazy. Alright, let's keep firing on these guys. You really don't need to be this wide anymore, but can't really change it now. Okay, they've routed, which means this unit will probably go as well.
Utterly vanquished.
Utterly vanquished.
Remember it as the day of our most glorious victory.
Good. Utterly fucking vanquished.
Like the wind.
Like the wind.
Like the wind.
Alright, I'm going to continue and try and kill as much as possible here. Alright, that was a lovely battle. I gotta say, I very much enjoyed that. Just having these super elite units, it's just fun. It feels more tactical too, because it was all kind of slow. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Alright, I want you to do some sniping. There we go, Jesus. Alright, now triple speed for a bit. If I can get a volley or 2 off on that unit, I should be able to kill a few of them. Anything helps? You know what, why don't you switch to ranged as well, actually. There we go. Yes, fucking kill him! Yes! Oh, that was a nice one right there. They're still firing, Jesus Christ. They got the same rate, look at that. They were that far away from each other, they had the same goddamn race. Crazy stuff. Oh, I love it. That's very cool. And that's, funny enough as well, the Falafer archers, they may have been, or, well no, they have, no, not they may have been. They are significantly worse than the Linden Sentinels, who cost the same amount of money. So just imagine if I had 2 Linden Sentinels instead. These units are actually really good in a battle like this, though, where I have to... If I have to flank around, and if they do get charged, they're still really solid in melee, because they're high armor and decent melee stats. Whereas the Linden Sentinels probably would have been mauled somewhat in combat. I mean, they're still good, but not as insane. Anyway, they have 171 remaining, which means I should be able to auto-resolve this with no problem next turn. Lovely stuff! Our ninja has been detected. And we built the buildings. Right, so we can actually recruit quite a few different units now. And I can also do some comparison. Oh, these guys have javelins. Although javelins have been nerfed, so they're probably not that good anymore. But still, not terrible. We can get those horse archers now. Which is actually... They've got the same range stats as the Falafer archers over here. Interestingly. 180, 50, 55. Except, of course, there is less of them, I imagine. There's still 100 of them, though. It's a sizable cav unit. They've also got Kisho training. That's pretty cool. So I can put them behind enemy lines and stuff. That's good for skirmishing. Okay, they might be better than I thought they would be. Yeah, then we got Falafer and Light Spearmen, which they're 150 a pop. They're not terrible. Pretty good. Decent. For 150 bucks, I think it's okay. But, oh, sorry, God. Some vomit came up. Light Axemen have significantly better melee stats. More armor as well. They don't have a jav, but I feel like this is probably the go-to unit for me. Cost the same. They have rapid advance too. No spear wall. This is the defensive unit. It's the aggressive unit. And then, of course, the 2 units we already had. And they can't currently upgrade any further. Okay. But yeah, definitely want to get some Sindar Light Axemen. What is interesting with this faction, though, is that every single unit, it looks like, it takes at least 2 turns to recruit. So there's not a single unit that I could quickly recruit for like a panic recruitment, which is kind of interesting and cool, honestly. Now let's go grab this place. The general's the one who got away. So if we had killed him, we actually would have taken it last turn. That's unfortunate. Didn't lose anyone. Fantastic. We'll peacefully occupy that. And a rank up for our general. I'm guessing they've got the same system again. 101. Cool. Right, so... We've got that same thing, I'm guessing, where even though I have... Yep. A tier 1 market from a different culture, the food exchange, I can't do anything with it, but it is currently giving me 200 wealth and plus 5 per turn to time growth from commerce. So I can still build my own on top of that as well, which does the same thing with another upside as well. So I basically will have 2 of those working at the same time. It's the same as I've got with the Numenorian campaign, where I've got loads of the Haradrim ones and then also my own on top of that, which is kind of OP. And I feel like it isn't supposed to work like that, and maybe it won't in the future, but currently it's really, really strong. Right, so let's have a look at our happiness here. What is currently giving me -1? We have +1 from this meeting place. This is actually not a terrible building. I might just keep that as well, unless I really want to build multiple more buildings, but that seems unlikely. Half tempted to build this just for the happiness, but probably won't need to. Currently we're on -5, we're going to gain 6, so we're on +1 already, and then that's going to go away. We'll probably be able to get out of here. We will have to upgrade it if we build this, though. And then... Oh, they didn't upgrade these, so okay, so even if that's interesting, I didn't think it worked that way, but apparently it does. So while we were sieging them, these things didn't upgrade. I thought these ones couldn't, but these ones could, because they're not in the town. That's like... This is the Horn Maker, which is this thing. This is the Fields, which is that one. And of course the roads, but I guess, yeah, they still can't get upgraded. That's unfortunate, because it means I have to do it myself, and it's going to cost me money. But oh well. So this one we can change to 15 chests of Elven instruments instead, which are worth 30 bucks a pop. Which probably is better overall, but yeah, I'm not too bothered for now. This is very cheap, and it gives me 200 extra wealth, so sure. Yeah, these marble, or these mines in general, a lot of mines in this mod, they all do cool things, and they give you resources and stuff, but they do all take food as well, which is unfortunate, because again, food is faction-wide wealth, or growth, which is a shame. Still probably worth upgrading though. Then again, I do have a lot of units to recruit as well. I think what I'll do... Can you get in there? No, I can't carry them in. Oops, sorry, no, not that. These guys, get back inside. I'm not going to go anywhere else anyway. I think what I will do is I'm going to remove the Falafer archers now. At 300 a pop, I just don't think they're currently worth it. I could recruit a lot of other units that are better or similar. And it would increase my income a lot. It's a shame with the experience that we've just gained, but also I need a happiness, but we're not. We just took it, so we'll be fine next turn. Yeah. And they're too expensive to leave behind as garrison units, I'll tell you that much. Right, we encountered some more clans. Maybe I can trade with them. We also got a level up we got to do. So is it the same as the level up for the other factions? Yes, it is. So this whole tree here is basically useless. Oh, interesting. This might be different. I'm not sure. Honorable. Maybe it's this. I don't know. But yeah, we have the movement range. Then we have this insane one here: logistics, ammunition, replenishment rate, and upkeep cost. And then we have something shit, and then all these like crazy buffs, infantry buffs, cavalry buffs, ranged buffs, and then this tree down here goes for the siege stuff, and this goes for the ambushing and night battles. Cool. Right, so yes, we have now got 4 archers, which are all Quendi households, which are similar to the ones we just removed, slightly less accuracy and range and reload rate, but they're a third of the price. I definitely want some Sindar Light Axemen. I would not mind some Light Spearmen, but I think since we have these two really good late game Spearmen, we probably don't need to gain any more Spearmen besides that. So why don't we go ahead and recruit some Light Axemen. Take 2 of those, and then I can recruit 2 more Quendi household. Perfect. And yeah, that 2 of these is the same price as one of the units we have here. This will give us 6 Quendi household. I would love to have some Linden Sentinels, but they are expensive to recruit, and 300 bucks a pop. I think I'd rather have 3 of the other units. Right, so let's see. I met some new people. Do any of them want to trade? No, I can't trade with any of them. Do you want to trade yet? Nope. Fair enough. Alright, cool. So next turn we're just going to go in there, and then I'm not sure where we're going to go. This actually is all mine. I'm half tempted to take them out, but I think they are actually allied to the Kingdom of Numenor, so that's probably a bad idea. Yeah, and the other, the Vignalonde Principality as well. So yeah, I don't think I should go to war with them. In fact, I probably should see if they want an alliance. They don't.
Welcome.
Well then, fuck you. I'm gonna kill you instead. No, we'll probably just head east. Just go straight into fucking Mordor. I don't know. Probably not a bad idea. But maybe I want to take some more towns around here. So I think I might go back and take that town. There's also the men of Dunharrow I can get to. Do they own more than one town? Probably not. I imagine Dunharrow is just Dunharrow. No, they own 2. Rip me. Oh, right. Oh, because this is Erech, and then they own Dunharrow. Right, there you go. Can you go... yeah, you can go through the mountains, it looks like. Okay, cool. But yeah, I might want to focus on these people here. So maybe we'll just head back. Oh, but this is there, so I'd have to go back like this. That's so annoying. Why you gotta do me like this? Maybe I will go for Dunharrow. But then we're going past the mountains, which I don't necessarily know. Whatever. We'll fucking figure it out. Jesus Christ. Stop whining and just end the turn already. Alright. Oh, right. I did click him, and then I kind of forgot to move him after all. Doesn't really matter. At all. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Trade disrupted the men of Agar. Is it because they are dead? It is because they are dead. Fair enough. We built some buildings. Love it. Alright, pop you guys in there. So now we're on free happiness. If this goes all the way away, we'll not need to leave behind any units. But yeah, I don't really want to leave behind units anyway, because 100 bucks a pop is pretty expensive. I think I'd rather just build, like, the instrument maker. I can't recruit any units, because I'm recruiting all 4 of them right now. I would like to convert this, but I haven't got the tech for that, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, I think the instrument maker, so I'll never have to worry about happiness. Even if I upgrade this thing, I still will not have to worry about it. Do I want to upgrade the roads here? Probably not. I think I'd rather save the money for next turn, so I can build something else next turn. Or recruit more units next turn, I mean. Probably going to get a couple of archers, like I said, just to chase things down. They're actually not terrible in melee anyway. 11 melee attack, 12 melee defense, 15 charge bonus. Not terrible. 6 armor too, although that's +1 from the blacksmith, but still. Which means if I cancel all these units, I would get +1 armor on them, and maybe some other stats, but yeah, +1 melee attack too. Tempting, but I think I'd rather just pump units out right now. Okay, so keep the rest of the money. No trade to do. Everyone's happy. End turn. Oh, fucking spy, you son of a bitch. Wait, what path was he taking anyway? Why did he go in a circle? Alright, fucking remember to move the spy. Such an idiot. Alright, there he is. Fucking move him. You're going north, bud. I'm gonna send you towards the dead of Dunharrow next. Who aren't dead yet, I guess, actually. Okay, we have to go north. To the north. Alright, we got those 4 extra units. So what are we gonna do? Am I going to go this way, or am I gonna go east? I think I'm gonna go... I could just go straight for these guys as well, but I think I want to expand around here a little bit more. Maybe we go for the dead of Dunharrow. But like I said, I don't necessarily want to go north of the wall. Or the wall, what the heck? It's fucking Game of Thrones now. 4 happiness. So I move out of here. There's a building. Oh, that's that building going to be built. Right, so we're gaining 3 happiness in the next 2. Yeah, we can get out of here fully. Alright, we're gonna go back to Edhellond. We're gonna go attack these Londgalen people. The men of Anfalas, they are. Pick up our new units on the way as well. So this is a pretty solid army already. 6 Quendi household alone is just like absolutely insane. Yeah, we own this all, so we can just go. Oh, right. I'll stay in my own territory for now, so I don't have to declare war. Alright. Can I do anything else with my money? Yes, I can recruit more units is what I can do. Let's do that. So, I think I want to have 2 cav. That's probably enough. Maybe a couple more axemen. 2 more Cinder light axemen. Probably do want 2 of these light spearmen as well. So let's just compare stats. Oh my god, their melee attack of these guys is insane. They have 9 less melee attack than the Cinder light axemen. 3 more melee defense. 10 less charge bonus. 10 more bonus for cav. 10 less armor. But then they have a jav. Ah, god, I really... These guys are just really good. They're obviously a lot less well, not a lot less defensive. They have more armor. They just have, what, 3 less melee defense. But that's nothing, really. And they don't have, you know, Yari Wall or whatever. But I honestly, if I didn't have these guys, I'm still not sure if I would want any of those light spearmen. I probably would, just to have some anti-cav. But there's not a lot of cav on these men factions anyway, so... In fact, I don't remember ever seeing any of them so far. These guys still don't want to trade. They are really resilient to trade. Can't do anything useful with that, so that's all the money spent. Cool. End the turn. Did I move this? Yeah, I did move the spy this time. Oof. Close call on that one. Looked like even more of an idiot almost. The Kingdom of Linden. I love how fast the end turns are in this. Right, built the Bowmaker and the Fairground. Lovely stuff. So that was the Fairground here. So this place is mounting a rest, but it's going to gain way too much happiness. So, yeah, it's all good. It's all good, man. I am recruiting units already, so I can't do any... Oh, the Cav take 3 turns to recruit today. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, well. So yeah, I could build something here, or I could upgrade the small marble quarry. It takes 5 turns to do. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Right, you guys are going to go towards the men of Anfalas. Time to die. I'm not going to pull you guys in. Can I see if they've got anything in here? Oh, they have some units standing outside, which I'm sure will go inside. 4 units plus 5 from the garrison. And they're upgrading this Hornmaker for me. How very nice! Thank you very much. No one can reach... I'm looking forward to the next battle with 6 archers, and then the general also being an archer. Ooh, it's gonna be good. Once again, I think we're done though. Check you guys again for trade. Don't know what they've got that they just don't want to sell, but they don't. Not sure if I have enough money to recruit 4 units next turn, but before I need... Oh my god, looks like any... Actually, no, I set him up. I set him up all the way to Dunharrow, didn't I? Yeah, no, that's definitely all on purpose. I don't look like an idiot at all. So, don't bother telling me in the comments how much of an idiot I am, because I've just proven to you that I'm not. Thank you. Come again. What the heck? What's that port ever done to you? Yeah, they did go inside. That's unfortunate. Right, so we have the Awakening of Eldar. So we got fire arrows and spear square now. Just in time for the siege. And then we have the Sindar Barracks 2 that we're working on right now, or the tech for that anyway. We've encountered some more clans, probably no one I can trade with, because it's my easily enough happiness, which in fact it's going to cover this 2 happiness right here as well. It's all people I met with the spy, so yeah, no one I can... Oh, I can trade with these guys though. Nice.
Welcome, noble friend.
Noble
there is
friend.
much to discuss for our mutual benefit.
Alright. Will you just do one of the finest Kokus in the world? No! These guys are no bitches. Fair enough. I respect that. Alright, you're gonna keep going towards Dunharrow. Actually do want information around there anyway, so it's all good. Shinobiust. Or something. Alright. Is it battle time? I think not. Unless it's like an easy auto result, but it's not. I think I'll siege these people out. I have no need to, or no interest in fighting this. I will start sending over our 2 new units as well. The light axemen. How very light they are. The cavalry will be done next year. Oh yeah, I guess so I only need to recruit 2 units right now. Or I can only recruit 2 units right now. So I could afford to do so. Just about. But what would I want? Do I want some light spearmen after all? I think not. You know what? I'll get some more Quendi household. Fuck it. More archers. Let the enemy never reach me. I like the idea of that. No trade. Our income is dropping, so we need to be a little bit careful. How much is the cap, by the way? I never really checked that. 200 a turn, even. So that's 400 plus another... That's 600 bucks. We're going to be down to 145, but we're going to take a town. Still, though. Probably a bad idea. But anyway, I can always cancel these 2 next turn anyway. Right. Let's see if they sally out. Wait, did I move you? Yes, I did. Good. Yes. Let's go. Let's hope they sally out. Could do another battle this episode. Or maybe I'll leave it until next time, so I can guarantee a battle for next time too. Wouldn't that be exciting? First of all, I need to know if they sally out. No, they didn't. Fair enough. It's only gonna get worse for you, bud. We lost trade of the Kingdom of Numenor. What the f... How did that happen? Why would you do such a thing? We're still okay on income, though. In fact, it was probably blockaded. I'm pretty sure our income went up. So that's nice. Right. I got 2 more units. They can actually reach as well. Or get into reinforcement range anyway. Oh, can they actually get in the army? That's pretty brutal. Look at that movement. I know you're cav and all, but jeez. Oh, come on. Don't be a prick. I could move them in there, but that doesn't sound like a good idea at all. Right. I hate sieges, but I do have a lot of archery. They do have 2... Hold on, let's have a look at our units specifically. So the Dragina archers have 150 range, the garrison recruit archers have 150 range. So we do outrange them on all of our range units. So we could do a fuck ton of damage, that's for sure. We have fire arrows too, so we can burn down the tower, so that's nice. I think we probably just go for it, but I'll do it next time, so we have something to look forward to. But yeah, it'll probably still be a tough, well, not a tough battle, but just, yeah, there'll be a lot of stuff left over, even if I run out of, or after I run out of arrows, but we have some really solid infantry, so we'll probably be okay. Cool, so that'll be that for now. Next time, a battle. Aren't you excited? You fucking better be. Until then, have a good day, and goodbye.